Hey guys, what's up? It's Scary Killer N here bringing you part 4 of my Danganronpa 2 Let's Play series. So let's go ahead and dive right back into things because I'm really hoping to get to the first trial here today, because it's been way too long and we haven't had any fun killing action yet. So we have free time right now, so we're gonna go find some people to talk to. Here? Nope. Alright, we'll talk to Mikan again. Do you have business with me? What should I do? Should I invite Mikan to hang out? Yes, of course. Is it okay if we spend time together? You're not being punished for something, are you? I spent time today rambling on with Mikan. It looks like Mikan and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Mikan a present? No, I don't have anything. With still some time left, I feel restless. Maybe I should go for a walk. I want to try talking to one of the guys. We haven't really had much conversation with them yet. And of course there's no one in here. Well, we'll go downstairs. No one here too? That's weird.
Hello there.
Oh, Hajime, I'm sorry. You came all this way and I have to ask you to leave. I'm just so busy cleaning right now. I'll definitely finish before the party, so I'll see you then. Okay, you know what? I'm too lazy to go walk somewhere else, so we'll talk to Peko. Party, huh? I'm not that good with social events. What should I do? Should I ask Peko to hang out? Yeah.
Yes.
I have no reason to decline. Let's talk for a bit. I spent time talking to Peko over tea at the restaurant. I think Peko and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Peko a present? Not really. It's cool that we're hanging out, but we're not really talking about anything. Hey Peko, do you like kendo? Yes. This conversation isn't progressing. Is your house a kendo dojo? Sort of.
However...
Is there something wrong with that? No, I was just wondering. Peko's stare is really intense. It might be for the best if I change the subject. Let's see, a topic that probably won't offend her too much. I know, Peko, what level are you?
Could it be?
Are you talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need for that. Why? Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement? No. I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect. Cut who must be cut. Who must... Yeah, I think that's what it said. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its truest sense is my aim. That is my reason for existing. To achieve that, I have no use whatsoever for meaningless levels determined by arbitrary rules. Arbitrary, there we go. I see, Peko isn't just a typical kendo athlete. She truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How could I ask such a foolish question about levels? I don't really know that much about kendo, but I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai. Really cool. You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, thank you. Never mind. She seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Warm, irreplaceable things. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Fluffiness?
Yes.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit the dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
Why?
But all animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. I see. That's really painful. I'm really surprised. I thought she was going to talk about an event from her past or something. Oh, then what about Gundam? If you can touch his What? What about asking Gundam if you can touch his hamsters the next time you see him? He might be able to help you out. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you. I see, you do have a point. Also, since his hamsters are called the 4 Dark Divas of Destruction, they might not get scared of me and run away. I should look for Gundam right now. Her eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Hey.
Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you'd like, please come talk to me again. Goodbye. Pekka walked off in a hurry. She must be really desperate to touch something fluffy. But based on this, I feel like I was able to significantly close the distance between me and Pekka. Next time, I might be able to talk to her normally. Sick. Got another hope fragment. I decided to go back to my room for now. Oh, do I have more free time? Oh, no, never mind. Bing bong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Good night, he says. Whatever, I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Ibuki. Those are some fancy leggings. So this is the old building compared to the hotel. It definitely looks worse for the wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures. I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up. It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't. Very well, I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases. Aluminum? Aluminum? Actually, I found them at the supermarket. This one is used to store any dangerous items I found during body checks. The other is for, well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean emergencies? Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. Guess that's the end of our talk, but he's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Well, I didn't mean to go to the storage room. Sonia. Oh, there we go. Dining hall. As bad as it sounds, I kind of hope someone dies tonight at the party. That way, like, I can actually get a classroom trial. Ah, Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet, too. Looks pretty nice. Really? Even the carpet? Yep. I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Gross.
That creep Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys, too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. Yeah? I'm pretty in demand, you know. You're just kidding. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check. Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place. I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. But Byakuya put it in that dural human case of his. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That makes me really uncomfortable.
Good instinct.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Hey, what's up? It's pointless, she's completely focused on the food. Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy. There appears to be a lot of fancy looking party dishes on the table toward the front. Such luxurious looking party dishes look tasty. There are a lot of tasty looking party dishes. Meat, fish, it's all there. Such a big table. Will the dishes be placed here too? This old place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went through all this trouble just cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration. Don't those openings seem dangerous to you? You're right. Well, the carpet is spreaded enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be a big deal. But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. We gotta do something about it. You're right, we should do something. I wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. We're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand. There's something else in this room? Iron plate. Iron plates? That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls? All is not what it appears to be.
Stay back.
One of my 4 divas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Through that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall. It's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell you.
There are no windows in the dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day, countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly, we heard a voice of the ultimate affiliate prodigalist. Thank you for waiting. Teru is in the kitchen, and it appears Yuyuhiko did not come. I apologize. I did inform him at the party, but it's not like you need to apologize, Keiko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with very few dishes on it. Dangerous. As he stomped his way toward the table.
Hey, what are you doing? You're hogging all the food! Not fair!
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
Looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring it the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me. But, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting, cooking with such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would definitely fit the party's atmosphere. Those iron skewers are a problem. Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these. Hey Hajime, come with me, I need your help. But why me? It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall.
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no more dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen and I followed after him.
Listen.
Let's get on with it then. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from the other end. Look, I found these forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me those two. Those are definitely dangerous items. If they're just eating, and chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the case, one after the other. You're being very thorough about this. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine, seafood dishes too. There's even a huge piece of meat on that bone. That Tere sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food. It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer and the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were dangerous items. There appear to be various types of knives, but these? Out of the question, knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me, I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the case with the rest. Of course. This paper is... I see, it appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive compared to a normal restaurant. It's not too shabby. But it's strange, one of the items on the list seems to be short by one.
Very strange.
That's the exact same thing that he just said. Hey, is it necessary to go this far? I'm doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all? What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think there must have... something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person. I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned, now is not the time. However, one day there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I'll have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now, because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have.
Silly talk.
Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works us hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Why?
What? The kitchen's a mess. What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. There are no knives or forks. Why? How
Don't
come?
make me repeat
I
this.
literally just said I removed all the dangerous items. Don't tell me you're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items.
No.
Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still. Hajime, stop it. Get off me. Not into that sort of thing? Well, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right, as far as I know, it's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right, there's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well, all I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Tater, come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. They're finally back.
Hey!
Hey, let's eat already. I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first.
Lies!
An issue?
Right!
Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word and I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of this building. A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes? Huh? Who? I'll do it, of course. You sure? I guess if you insist. Just kidding. But it'll be lonely there by yourself. I don't mind. I'm really not in the mood. I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room. However, Tater has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me? Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Why is that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see it in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it will be bad for your health. In that case, why didn't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well. Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either. Understood, so I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the case and a plate piled with food, Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away from me makes me feel like she's got the super cool melancholy vibe. But shouldn't she have taken the other case with her too? This? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair. You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff. When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you. This case stays with me at all times. I put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party. No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it.
Do you want me to beat the crap out of her? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh?
That's
Are you
right.
talking about Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this
I'll
party.
show you my serious side.
Alright. So you'll let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
On.
Wait a sec. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up... I didn't even get a chance to read that word, my bad. Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death?
Hey,
So starve to death, that's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
Hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something you?
Hey.
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't. Do you intend to utilize Monami? Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least, that's what I think. Oh, that's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh.
Plus, Monami and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's
gonna be
dangerous. I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's settled, alright? Right? Then we can... You're right, let's begin. Alright. So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Are we good?
Hey, are we good?
Can I finally eat?
You're already eating!
I can't stop. I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating, but now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together, friends who've developed a sense of unity. Huh? Nikomaru, did something happen? The party just started, but I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish, I won't allow such
Don't
selfish
stop
actions.
me.
Don't stop me, Byakuya. There comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. So he was talking about the toilet.
What?
If you need to use a bathroom, there's one in the old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. But what is this blasphemy? But what now?
Impossible!
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down. You probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh shit, I'm gonna shit. Shut up, don't you dare. Hey, is it really alright if I eat all this? Don't be an idiot, make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey Byakuya, everyone come on, I'm gonna take a
Say
picture.
cheese.
Alright, say cheese. Hey, why can't all of you act a little more mature?
What?
What does that sound just now? Oh, it's dark all of a sudden. It's a blackout. A blackout. In that instant, as we stumbled around in the darkness, our fear swallowed us up like food.
My future is pitch black.
The sound of screams and frantic footsteps rang through the dark dining hall, and were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness, therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while it finally... At that moment, when the lights in the dining room finally turned back on, a shocking sense unfolded before our eyes. That is, Mikan's appearance had been compromised. What is up with this?
Seriously? How do
I can't take this at all! My hero! It's time to snatch some shots! There's no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already! Everyone, I think it would be best if we help her already.
We're asking pepperonis.
I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry. Oh. Yeah, from now on, just be careful. Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
Yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were unusually useful this time. Well, no, I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you stupid?
Don't who knows me, you're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness. Oh
What
my.
happened?
Sonia, did something happen? No, Byakuya is missing. Did he go somewhere? Byakuya. We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found. That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout? In that pitch blackness?
Hey.
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room so I can ask you to check the entrance. So can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, got it.
now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office.
Then-
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kinda in the middle of eating anyway. She's still eating while this is going on. I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez!
Jeez, Mr. Ham Hands ran away just because there was an itty bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I have to check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching it from Monokuma. Hajime, what about the party? But I'm not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Hey Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by? Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but nope, nobody came outside. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other. That's what I think.
Hey.
Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
Strange,
Nobody was
no?
in the office?
That's weird.
What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area. Well, actually, not even Peko was there. Peko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the
Well
bathroom.
done.
Snortsword, truly, truly outrageous. Did something happen, Akane? Well, do any of you smell something? When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is excreted from the anus. Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed
Not
about.
like that.
No, I'm not talking about that. It smells like blood. Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. A table, at the very back end of the table. Oh damn. The smell of blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed toward the table. At the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it in one go. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. what I saw the ultimate affiliate progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. Holy crap. Byakuya?
Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there, horrified as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the blood of my former friend. It was a knife. Why? What is this? It's impossible. Don't mess with me. This must be some kind of mistake. This case is open. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce, because if not with this... Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse. My, now this is interesting. On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. Murder? Hold on, then does this mean... Yoo-hoo, of course. Byakuya was killed by one of you. Well, if you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this? If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. But lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered? The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swallowed within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered. But what is this?
Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya? I see, it appears Uyuhiko is the only one who isn't here. So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this usual way?
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is? That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit. It can't be. Someone actually killed? There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect. I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya? There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No.
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being coned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. As an impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the blackened. And it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. Hey, what are you saying? Everyone, please, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there will only ever be one truth. On my grandfather's name. You have a grandpa? On my grandfather's grave. Grave? Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him? On my grandfather's plane. What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash? I don't even know where to begin. At this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore. It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Did you see that? That stunning display of power? Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovey-dovey doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. Yahoo! I wish you the best of luck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone. stricken with our despair.
What?
But what does this mean? I don't understand this at all. The search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends. But Mr. Hand-Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Wait.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there's no way I can doubt them.
No.
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it. No, friends doubting friends is a major no-no. Shut up. Just go away already, you useless piece of trash. Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it? No, I don't want to do something like that. I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary. However, it is just as Hyakuyo said, if we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight. Before you start, can I say something?
Well?
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do? Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence?
Dang.
Look over there. That big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. Ah! What the heck? What happened?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what that means? I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way. I have medical training, so if not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy, please. So you're going to stay as well, is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious. We're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that. So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right? I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. But fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only
This is
path.
the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is, that's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope. Even so, I still gotta do it. Investigate. Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
The Monokuma file! Hey, hey!
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file? Geez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones. Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain!
Let's see, the Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I've brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the Masochist world. Nice, you say you're just a selfish meanie. My, Monami, the meaningless mascot, you're still here? Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears, they're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near their hotel, Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30. the victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya really is really dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't be one victim, why'd you end up being one? And now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did it even mean? Could it be? Even so, there really is a traitor. Isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys? It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said lots of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. But what am I thinking? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Okay. We're gonna look at the case first. And this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was... the last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. And what's this? A hard plastic case. But it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other case. The other case was in the office and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something like this was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? The case has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Under the table was Byakuya. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing I can see at the top of the table catches my eye is the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so now is not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as I encouraged myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplained smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affiliate progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. But why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. What is this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they? They're probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on the island. They're also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? The goggles have been added to my truth bullets. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Seems to be applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? A bloody knife. Is that the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all that confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that aluminum case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing that the knife... It's strange about the knife. There's some kind of paint that has been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Knife has been added to the truth bullet section. Is the body collapsed face down under the table, as if he were in the middle of attempting something? It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Can't say I've done enough investigating. Oh, the bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood, but his blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little while, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Oh, I should be reading, my bad. So the time of death was around 11:30, and that's exactly when this timer was set on the air conditioner. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, which would make Nagito one of the main suspects then, wouldn't it? Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible.
Is this effort futile as well? Are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event, the Hellhound Earring, so that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it's underneath the floor. The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the sport gas. So that's where it transpired. Such a clever little... Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked through the wall and pressed his head against the gaps of the floor, and he peered beneath the floorboards. Ah, there it is! I found it! Surely that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. See? I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot feel my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, I could probably not reach it either. Then maybe you should just give up. Give up? What? I might give up the earring. Fool, have you not realized yet? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all the layers of those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful happens suddenly. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? That we have to find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just yourself, we have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself, nothing good will come out of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey Hajime, forget about what I just said, got it? Yeah, that's fine, I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now, I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. The clue? Photos, the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey Byakuya, everyone come here, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Oh yeah, the pictures. Wanna see them? I have a digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please? Let's see, this photo. And this one. Something wrong? Didn't realize that until just now. But right before the standing in front of it, totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp? On top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall, farthest away from the table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something, everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But will that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could. Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the only one with medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a little bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I am terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout. I slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it.
Hey.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing. Although if seeing was impossible, when there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment? What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me about it, out of caution. We've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now, but why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. Ibuki.
I see.
Apparently a great man once said investigation should be done on foot. So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, there's no reason, and there's no meaning. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Serious?
Hey, how'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were pretty softly just now. See, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh my. Oh, sorry. Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She would make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice. She should make a metaphor. Like eggs fried rice, or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, could you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it, what if she takes you seriously? Let's see, the first person who raised her voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point, and it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there was more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
So based on that, my prime suspects are Kazuichi, because he went along the wall, so there's a possibility he could have interacted with Byakuya while going along the wall. But I'm also suspecting Nagito, as weird as that sounds, simply because he did say ow there just after or before Byakuya, and he also was the one closest to the AC, and he cleaned the dining hall that day, so he could have been the one who preset the AC. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time, seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What the Byakuya said. Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell, what's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? I bet that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, Don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me, let me bite ya. Ouch, why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added to the truth section of your handbook. How much time are they giving us for this? I think it'd be a lot cooler if we only got like X amount of time. There's something I wanted to ask you. What is it?
It is strange.
It appears that the only wall that is a different color and material.
Perhaps.
Why is that? It's probably a fire door. Fire door. You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow.
I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Fire door has been added to the truth bullet section. Why would fire doors matter? Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too, and then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was definitely affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Isn't it amazing the meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Guess that's about
It's a
it.
dish fit for a tropical island. This is just a bunch of random dialogue by the look of it.
Man. Eh?
Oh! Party dishes. They've been added to the truth section. I'll be pausing the video for a second. Apologize about that, guys. I had a phone call, so I had to step out for a minute. Just from reading the list, it looks like the knife next to the Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside, then how did the killer get past Byakuya? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. Yeah, okay, I don't care about that.
You're right.
Well, we've been recording for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here, and we'll clue up the investigation and the trial on the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and if you want to watch the next video, then please do so. And if you're interested in Pokemon at all, I am hosting a tournament on Friday, April the 29th. For Pokemon Showdown. The registration video is up, and you can go check that out on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!